She's take my money.
Harry and Meghan torched what little was left of their relationship with the royal family.
The people have spoken. They're done. They loathe Mr. and Mrs. Markle.
She's an idiot.
Harry and Meghan, the docuseries, is a complete disaster.
And what little was left, frankly, of their own reputation.
There is a mixed-race member of the family. She's called Meghan Markle, but she chose not to do her job and to head off to the west coast of America and to make money.
What the fuck was she thinking?
I typically don't cover celebrities. I slay giants, not step on cockroaches. But when you got a fake Duchess from LA and her mentally deficient husband crawl into bed with a streaming giant that impacts culture and politics, well, I'm gonna pull out the boot.
Orchestrated reality show. Yep.
So what's the point of this series? Is this just another pity party? Are you trying to cash in before Parliament next year strips you of your titles and you have nothing left to sell?
Because there's something wrong with this woman.
And to exploit titles they didn't earn, selling a name from a family they can't stand that they brand as racist, all while talking about a truth that people need to know and spilling the beans everyone's already thrown up.
Meghan was more of an activist.
To really understand these people, you have to dig underneath their skin. They actually use photos from the Harry Potter premiere and from Katie Price going to the magistrate's court when she was going to be sentenced. They did that so they could build more drama and tell you, hey, look, our life really was in threat. We couldn't step outside without risking everything. But when someone has to use lies on top of their lies in order for you to feel empathy and compel and engage you to watch it some more, it really takes a lot to understand who they are. So you had Harry, the black sheep of a royal family, married an almost 40-something Meghan. She was a divorcee who had just passed her Hollywood expiration date, so she had to hook a prince or be irrelevant forevermore. Well, everything was fine in the beginning. They had the whole fairy tale multi-million-pound wedding. The world loved them, the press idolized them, and people cheered. But their true character didn't emerge till after the wedding.
Oh, it's like this family is ours to exploit.
That's despicable.
The first 3 hours of this Netflix series paint a very different, far uglier picture of this country and our royal family.
In the beginning, the royals fully embraced Meghan. They catered to her every whim, granting her every wish. They wanted her to know that she was welcome. She was one of them.
And then my entire center was rocked to its core.
Like enough of the pain, enough of the suffering.
Therapy, Harry. Therapy.
Yeah, well, I guess, and also thank you for asking, because not many people have asked if I'm okay.
Miss Brandt?
Yes.
Get me a violin.
But you and I both know that if Harry and Meghan actually wanted to realize this imaginary, invisible paradise where they could have peace, privacy, and serenity, all they had to do was give up their titles, and they could have done that any time of night or day. What have you heard so far? Me, I've heard crickets. You know why? Because it's a con.
Let's make a fortune.
For Netflix, it was simple. They simply wanted to make some money and push a message using emotional vigilantes. Well, bad call, because Harry and Meghan's full-time preoccupation with primetime navel-gazing already destroyed their brand.
I sit here now speaking to you. I will sit here and speak truth to you, answering the questions that you put to me, and speak truth to you, and the words and the truth will come from my lips with the words that come out of my mouth.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Every villain is a hero in their own mind. The Markles are no different. Right now, Harry is out there promoting his book Spare while granting his sinister soulmates every wish, making our Hollywood dreams come true because he's producing a psychological snuff series with these whole blood sport interviews on Good Morning America, ITV, and 60 Minutes. And all for what? Simply to feather Meghan's nest and hurt the royal family. Harry is so high on hate, he snorts anger to smile and smokes spite in order to profit from manufactured pain.
I love my father, I love my brother, I love my family. I will always do.
I love my father.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Uh-oh, someone has some daddy issues. Daddy didn't love me.
I love my father.
Daddy wasn't there.
There's something truly sinister that lurks in a particular hater's heart.
Pa knew I was living at Knight's Hill. Then one day he looked up in the sky and saw a Typhoon aircraft doing low passes along the seawall, and he figured it must be me. So he got into his Audi and hurried over. As he went down the track, I told the Typhoon, new target, grey Audi. The Typhoon tracked Pa, did a low pass straight over him, almost shattering the windows of his Audi, but ultimately spared him. On my orders, it went on to blow a silver barn to smithereens.
The claims he's made this week have detonated a bomb.
Now, I don't know about you, but if that's not a sick edible finish to finish his dad, I don't know what is.
Nothing of what I've done in this book or otherwise has ever been to any intention to harm them or hurt them.
What?
But Harry really reserved most of his anger for his brother William.
I've always loved my brother.
Liar, liar, your pants on fire.
His alarming baldness, more advanced than my own, his famous resemblance to Mummy, which was fading with time. It's pretty cutting.
I don't see it as cutting at all.
That's a brother trying to cut his older brother to the core, to get right to his soul and rip it in and pull it out.
Whoa.
I don't think Harry really understands the picture he's painting of himself. On one hand, he's boasting about how much he loves William and Kate.
I always hoped that the four of us would get on.
And on the other hand, you see how he's consumed with hate.
You refer to your brother as your beloved brother and arch nemesis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
Prince Harry also admitted in the book that he killed 25 people during his tour in Afghanistan.
The most dangerous lie that they have told is that I somehow boasted about the number of people that I killed in Afghanistan. I could always say precisely how many enemy combatants I'd killed. So, my number, 25. The most dangerous lie that they have told is that I somehow boasted about the number of people that I killed in Afghanistan.
It's in the book. It is in the book.
I think he's an idiot. I mean, I think saying anything about the number of people you killed. My father was in the Second World War, and I once asked him as a child if he killed anyone, and he was very reluctant to say anything about it.
Boasting about tallies distorts the fact that the army is a team game, and so it's not about who can shoot the most or who doesn't shoot the most, because you're not a better person because you did and they didn't.
So, my number, 25.
If you want to live a private life and you want to get out of the limelight, to then sell a book and go on Netflix is kind of going against what you're saying you want.
Harry and Meghan have been living by their personal model of rules for me, but not for thee, for a very long time. And they're just discovering that the world has its own set of rules.
What the hell? What did he just say? He victimized me! It's because I'm an ethnic woman! He can't do that! I'll say, wait, you're ethnic?
I mean, it's gotten so bad, even South Park has had enough.
You've lived a life with the royal family, you've had everything handed to you, but you say your life has been hard, and now you've written all about it in your new book, Where?
And that's why all of Hollywood's cheers have turned into jeers. They've grown wise to the grift. They see right through them.
The distorted narrative is that we wanted to leave to go and, make money.
We just really want to get to the other side of all this before we're destroyed. Because everybody's so horrible to us.
Oh, shut up.
Some people might say that your Instagram-loving bitch wife actually doesn't want her privacy. How dare you, sir? My Instagram-loving bitch wife has always wanted her privacy.
Harry and Meghan haven't yet learned that one of the most valuable things in life you can own is a good reputation.
And so if you're just trying to grab someone's attention and keep it, you're going for something salacious versus something truthful.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
It has now been confirmed that only working royals will be on the balcony, so Harry and Meghan won't get the photo that will be the trailer for their next Netflix documentary.
Never true.
It was reported that the organizers of King Charles's coronation have officially invited Meghan Markle, and this is nice, at a starting salary of $19 an hour.
It's official. Harry and Meghan have been blocked from the royal balcony for the king's coronation. No two people deserved it more. They thought that they were bigger than the crown. They thought that they could upstage the monarchy at any time of day. They thought celebrity was the same as love from your country's people.
He's an unhappy man. He married an unhappy woman. They're going to sit in Montecito. It doesn't matter how big their mansion gets. They're never going to be happy.
I think that we must all be grateful that Kate, in the end, I think, prevented Meghan coming and said she wouldn't have her there under any circumstances, and if she did come, she had to sit at the back.
That's what she deserves, that fat, ugly, stinking cow.
My penis was oscillating between extremely sensitive and borderline traumatized. The last place I wanted to be was Frostnipistan.
How's your penis? Doing great?
I'd been trying some home remedies, including one recommended by a friend. She'd urged me to apply Elizabeth Arden cream. My mum used that on her lips,
Don't say it.
And the minute I opened it, the smell transported me through time. I felt as if my mother was right there in the room.
Prince Harry's frostbitten penis. You know Prince Harry a little bit, right?
You know, a long time ago, I heard my grandfather advise, when you're not the brightest bulb in the pack, don't try to cast shadows. You'll only burn yourself out. Now, I want you to remember that we never bow down and we never bend the knee. Always forward.
Shut your goal!